Good to go?
Yeah.
Cool. Good win for you, 4-1. How did you feel about the performance?
Yeah, I thought the first half we needed to be a lot better than we were. We started the first 15 minutes really, really bad. We talked about front foot. The momentum on our side, managed the territory. We were happy about that. But then I think we fell off. We lost a lot of second balls. We made a few tactical changes in the second half. Thought the guys did a great job executing, and ultimately it's important to score goals in this tournament. Obviously, it's one of the tiebreakers. So happy with the result.
You took quite a few short corners in the first half. Was that something that was planned ahead of time?
Yeah, we have a couple different reads. Probably shows the way that we felt we would be success from it, or at least clear service with clear runs. We want to take that every time until the opponent makes a change, and then we look to adjust from there. So thought we were dangerous from that area early in the first half, and obviously one of the goals comes from coming off the post and a good finish.
When it's a cup competition and it's in the middle of the season, I mean, do you have to motivate differently or do anything, or is this like, let's treat this like it's a regular game, even though it is for different stakes?
No, I think part of you don't have to motivate this group anymore. From the ultimately, again, it's another competition that you can win with the trophy on the line. At the same time, I did feel at times in the first half we were a little too arrogant, a little bit too naive. And that's something we addressed at halftime. But at the same time, I want the confidence. I want the clear belief that you're going to go win the game. But I just felt in the first half there were areas after about 15, 20 minutes where it wasn't good enough.
First minutes in a long time for Brian Ownby. How does it feel to have him available for selection now?
It's great. It's been a whirlwind for him. I'm sure he worked his ass off in preseason. Picked up a little bit of an injury in preseason. Nothing to do with the injury that he had last year. So he's been working hard to get back, and it was amazing. I got chills, listening to the crowd tonight, and I'm sure it's a big moment for him and for his family. It's been a long road to recovery, and he's the leader of the group, and he deserves it. I also should say, big credit to Kyle recognizing the moment, and that Brian is the captain of the group, and to do the job. I think it's pretty special. Shows the humility of the group.
First start for Josh Jones. Any thoughts on his performance?
But it was excellent. I had to manage. I was a little bit tight there. Obviously, it's his first time playing 90 minutes. He got a little tight there towards the end of the game. I had to make sure I was conservative with the sub, waiting a little bit longer. But I thought he did an excellent job. Excellent job. He's got a lot to be proud of. I'm sure it's a start that he'll remember for a long time. And it's a lot to build on for him, which is great.
Goals from a lot of different guys, and it feels like Taylor is so often at the start of these chances that are being created. How have you seen him translate that form from last year when he's as a midfielder, player of the year finalist?
Yeah, I think he's incredible. He's an incredible player who gives us so much on both sides of the ball. His technical quality, his composure on the ball, you can see it in the assist that he had. Again, he's a big piece of how we want to play. And I thought there in the second half, he certainly took over and did an excellent job.
Lexington next. What do you expect on Thursday? What is this going to be like?
Preseason, it was a battle in preseason. Expecting the same. It's going to be an incredible environment, I'm sure. And it's one that our players are certainly excited about. It's a unique opportunity again on 30 at home against a rival. Preseason was, as I said, it was pretty intense in a good way. And I hope that we can make sure we put together a performance that the city of Louisville can be proud of.